it's Blazed here with a guide on how to get high rounds on Outbreak. And here's a clip for messed up clips of the week. So first off, I'm going to start off telling you how to get high rounds with just a regular gun, no wonder weapon. So I run the Hauer. Shotguns basically in general is what you're looking at. So I'm showing you right here that basically you want to set up your attachments to where they're like all green as high as you can and stuff like that. In my opinion, the Hauer is definitely better than the Gallo, but that could be opinion. But if you go and look at the power and stuff like that, like the firepower, you're looking at a significant difference, and I'm going to show you that. But right here I'm just showing you exactly, what perks. So basically on barrel, you want to get like a flashlight and stuff like that. That's going to have you get more drops. A flashlight or a target designator. But here I'm showing you the Gallo. As you can see, it's way lower on power. And my Hauer is not even a legendary Hauer. It's a regular Hauer. So basically, you can set this up. You can have this done by round 1. You can have your gun blue, pack-a-punched, and also even an ammo mud by round 1 if you really want to. But there's a couple different ways you can do this for high rounds. The first one, I'm going to start off with just telling you right off the bat, you're going to have monkeys. You're going to need monkeys for the simple fact that, especially if you're doing it solo. But for the higher rounds, it gets the zombies off of you while you can kill off the mains. Focus your time. Basically, you just get those from the crafting table. You're also going to want some sort of lethal. But now we're going to start with the side quest. So basically, the side quests you're going to see on the map, there's going to be different ones. There's going to be dragons, stuff like that. This is a hunt down, and it's not that far away. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. Now with the dragon. So with the dragon, you're going to fill this dragon up with souls. Depending on how much you fill that dragon up will depend on exactly if it's going to be halfway or full. Now you get achievements for both. And that's what I'm going to show you right here. Basically, it depends, like there's going to be endless zombies. But however many you fill in this time limit is going to be like if it's going to determine if it's full or not. As you can see, it's purple right there. And basically, you're just going to kill the zombies when they're purple. As I did right there, I didn't. So that way I'll show you that it doesn't become full power. But full power, half power, it still works the same. Now, do you get better loot? I don't know. But like I was saying, you need to get these all basically done, at least one of the rounds, full rounds. You can skip rounds. So in this strat here, I'm doing it all first round. So that way I can run through the second and the third round. But the way I suggest doing it, if you want a better and more sufficient way, is by doing round 3, doing everything on round 3, killing all your boss zombies and running around the map killing everything and doing all your side quests. Right here you got to prove yourself. Basically you're going to kill everything in the area. It's pretty, straightforward. And because there's no main Easter egg to cover, I'm going to basically just, leave it to you guys to figure out what these do. Now, this is the orb. And basically, you're going to want to listen for the sounds that you hear right here. And you're just going to keep listening. And if it's gonna fly away. So basically, you're gonna follow it. It's gonna go to, after the first spot, it's gonna go to like 2 other locations. You're gonna follow it to those 2 locations in a timely manner, and you're just basically gonna shoot these. It'll mark on your map. Basically, they're all over the map, but they're marked, so you gotta find them. Now we're on to the main quest plus X-File. So the main quest is pretty straightforward again, but basically you're gonna want to do this. You basically can do these every go and do these as fast as you can, and that's the best way I suggest doing it. So basically you're going to hit this anomaly to X-File to get out of here. I see this being a very good chance for high round strats, but you warp and X-File that way. This is me showing you can have your gun blue and pack-a-punch by round 2. Or by round 1. So basically, you can have everything you need set up right from round 1 by doing just 1 round. Trials. So trials is where it gets hard. So the higher the rounds, the better. I always get the die machine, especially if I'm running solo right off the bat on round 1. But basically, you're gonna want a wonder weapon for this, and die machine is definitely key because it's like 1 shot. But you're gonna want to do your trials also because it gives you intel and it gives you free perks. You can basically not spend no money just by doing trials. So trials, you're gonna get a couple different things besides a wonder weapon. You're going to get pack-a-punched weapons. You're going to get perks, free perks, and you're also going to get quick revive. Now, wonder weapons can also be picked up off the bosses. As you get into higher rounds, they're going to drop them more often. So basically you want to just take all the boss zombies out until you can get either the ray K or the ray gun. You can hold 2 wonder weapons. I suggest having the ray gun and the die machine. You cannot hold the ray gun and the ray K. So on to the die machine. So the die machine's only going to hold 60 rounds, but you're going to be able to, as usual, suck up their soul for ammo. And basically, die machine is a must-have. I think so. I mean, you don't need it. You can set up your regular gun right from the get. But die machine is definitely a really good wonder weapon. And in this, like, I would have to rate it second compared to the Ray K. And we'll get on to that here in a second. But first off, we have the Ray K. So with the Ray K, it is way different compared to Firebase Z. So Firebase Z, first off, you can build it, and it works out a lot better. But on here, it's they kind of nerfed it, so it doesn't really do as much damage compared to the ray gun. And my suggestion, if you're gonna run for high rounds, you definitely want the ray gun. But like Firebase Z was definitely a good one. Ray gun is definitely the best. So with the ray gun, there is still going on with a bug where it's still doing damage, even though they said they fixed it. So I would just suggest for you guys to be careful. But with the ray gun, it's definitely more OP than it ever has been with the buff. It's definitely a must. It's definitely hard to pick up and find. And I would just, suggest finding that. Basically doing all your side quests, all your main quests, and then before you X-File, kill all the boss zombies around the map. And eventually you will get the ray gun. Or the ray K, whichever you desire. But I feel the Ray K or Ray Gun, because you cannot have them both. As you can see in the next clip, you cannot have them both. It will not let you pick them up. But I suggest Ray Gun and Die Machine. You can run your regular weapon, but I would suggest 2 wonder weapons. So right here again, you cannot pick up the Ray K and the Ray Gun. My second gun right here is the Ray K.